Hi, it's Donna again from the Waldorf Connection, and welcome to video 1 in our Magic of Waldorf series. So, you've decided to use Waldorf as your method of homeschooling, or you're considering using it, and you're sort of at this place of, okay, I love this. I've seen the beautiful arts, I've seen the music, I've seen the way it nourishes a child's ability to stay a child. This holistic view, the simplicity of just using a few natural toys and all of the beautiful things that have attracted you to Waldorf. But now you're at this crossroads, right? Okay, what do I do? Where do I start? It seems very overwhelming. I hear a lot of things from my clients like, I'm not very creative. I don't think I can do this. I'm not very artistic. I can't sing, or I can't play an instrument. I can't draw and I can't paint. I'm not very organized. I don't know how I'm going to get all this together. And it can feel very overwhelming when you first are coming to it, because it does feel like you need to be this Renaissance woman or man and have all of these artistic skills on top of organizing lessons and keeping your house running and juggling. Maybe you've got 2 or 3 children and a household as well. So you could feel like there's a lot going on and you could be very overwhelmed. So just take a deep breath. It's very normal to feel this way, and everyone goes through it because there is a learning curve to this. But it is well worth the learning, the information that you need to get, the training that's involved for you to be able to bring this amazing method of education to your child. And we're going to talk a lot about this, and I'm going to give you some resources throughout this video series. Okay, so you're right here at this crossroads. What do you do? Well, right now what I want you to do is just think about where you are, because you could be coming from several different places. You could have a 4-year-old and you have just discovered Waldorf and are so excited about it and want to just jump into it. You could be having a child who's about to start 1st grade in the fall, and you're like, okay, I need to get all my bases covered, my ducks in a row, and have everything ready to go for 1st grade. You could also have an older child that you've pulled from school, or maybe you were using a different method of homeschooling and now you found Waldorf and want to jump in, and you feel like you're under the gun. I've got to get all this. I have to know what I'm doing because I want to be an effective teacher. I want to be able to bring this amazing Waldorf magic to my child, and I'm not sure what to do. So just take a look at where you are right now on the journey. You can go ahead and download the PDF sheet that goes along with video 1, and there's just a few questions on there I want you to ask yourself. I want you to just think about where you are and what your next step would be. So the goal here is to come up with your next step wherever you are on this journey, and we'll kind of help as we kind of go through here. But I want you to think about your situation and what would be the very next step that you would need in order to move forward. So for example, it could be that, well, I don't know anything about this. I really just need to find a place to get some resources. I really need to know, what my next, you might not even know what your next step is. So if you're just totally new and are like, it could be to, get some help. It could be to talk to someone else who knows a little bit more about it, somebody who's a little farther along. It could be to buy some curriculum if you are jumping into the grades, or you need to find a 1st grade curriculum and then kind of go from there. So I want you to kind of look at where you are and see if you can figure out your next step. I'll be answering in the Facebook comments below. I would love to hear you. Let me know where you think you are. If you need some additional help, go ahead and post below on the Facebook comments, and I'll be checking every one of those and answering you back, seeing if I can help you determine, what is your next step. And in video 2, we'll start talking about some of the amazing arts. We're going to talk about music and movement. So join me over there on video 2. In the meantime, figure out what your next step is and post below in the Facebook comments. Okay, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.